Hello everyone, welcome to a new vlog. I am just about to head off to formal, hence my makeup is done. It's technically a belated birthday formal for myself, although my birthday was quite a while ago now. I'm not really feeling in the birthday mood, but my birthday cards are still up. It's just a bit of an excuse to go out for a formal with my friends, so it should be really fun. Looking forward to it. Where's my wine? Hello everyone, so it's the end of formal. I'm having a good time.
Turn that notification bell on. Like and subscribe, boys and girls. Hi guys, it's Paige here at birthday form with all my friends. Check out my housemates. I ate Harrison's potato.
Hi guys, I'm Paige. I'm just at formal. I've just been given a card and they sang happy birthday to me. Oh shit! That was so cool. I know. It's my birthday, guys! Happy birthday, Paige! I'm so excited!
Hello vlog, so we're back in the kitchen after formal and I have received as a gift to me a light up pea for my room. Apparently it lights up pink, so that's very exciting. And also a photo frame. It says happy 21st Paige. I can put a picture in it of everyone, so it's going to be really cute. And a unicorn cake, because if anyone didn't know, my spirit animal is a unicorn. Whoa. Hello everyone, I've had lectures this morning. I'm quite hungover today, unfortunately. I mean, I've had worse hangovers, definitely, but yeah, I'm feeling the effects of the alcohol. I am going to go over to the Roost Cafe, the college cafe, and buy a bacon bap, if they have any, and a caramel latte. I've got a lot to do today. And also my old sixth form have a trip coming to Cambridge today for people who might be thinking about applying. So I'm going to go along and meet them midway through the afternoon. So yeah, let's go buy a quick lunch, get back, eat it, get going. All I want to do is just like sleep. Not throwing away my shot. Okay everyone, went and saw the group that visited Cambridge from my sixth form. I just found that visit really useful back when I was applying for Cambridge, because my sixth form has run trips for the past few years, just to have a look around Cambridge, get a bit of a flavour of what it's like and ask students questions. And a group of the current students when I was applying all came to speak to us. I just want to do the same for future applicants from the college, because I did love my sixth form college. It was a great sixth form college, so yeah, quite enjoyed doing that this afternoon. I decided just to get on with my computing projects today because my supervisions don't start until next week. So maybe mistakenly I'm thinking this, but I'm thinking I've got time until all my supervision work is due in. Tomorrow I'm going to kick off with the supervision work, I reckon, just so it's done in time. But I think I can afford to spend another day doing my computing projects. Hello everyone, I'm waiting to go in the shower. Someone else has just gone in. I don't know why everyone's showering at this time. Normally everyone doesn't shower at the same time as me, but this morning...
Because when two people in the original times I was going to go in, so both times they've been in, I've gone off and done something else instead, like when I had breakfast, brushed my teeth. And then this person who was in there before just went out. And I thought, okay, I've got a 2-minute window just to pick up my stuff so I can go in. 30 seconds later, someone else is in there. I should have gone in when I had the chance.
And that's actually all I filmed on Tuesday. I only felt the need to pick up the camera to complain about the shower schedule. So let's just skip to the next day.
So I've just passed my OBS test. That's one of the telescope domes behind me. Which means I can use the telescopes whenever I want now, which is good news.
On Thursday morning, I went to the library between lectures and was actually really productive. Got started with my first example sheet of term for my astrophysical fluids course.
My sister is visiting tomorrow and she's coming to a formal with me and a few of my other friends. She's probably going to arrive mid-afternoon at about 3 o'clock-ish, so technically I need to get my work done by 3 tomorrow. I haven't actually started it yet, or I started it briefly this morning when I was in the library between lectures, and it does look okay, like it doesn't look too bad, so I think I should be able to like bash it out today and tomorrow morning. I passed my OBS test yesterday, which I think I mentioned briefly to you guys, so I can now go use the telescopes whenever I like. It's pretty cool. They're pretty historic telescopes as well. Like the Northumberland was the telescope that discovered Neptune, but they didn't actually like realise that it was Neptune, and then Neptune was properly discovered a week later. So that's quite cool.
So I got back to my fluids example sheet and worked on it for the rest of the afternoon. It was actually quite good that my sister was coming the next day because it gave me an incentive to really work hard and try and get the work finished before she arrived. By mid-afternoon on Friday, the work was complete, so here's me handing it in at the maths department.
Hello vlog. So this evening I have a very special guest. It is my sister, my younger sister. She is 19 years old and I am 21.
I'm younger because everyone thinks I'm the older one.
Before everyone thinks she's older than me, Lydia is at uni as well. She's at uni in London, but she is visiting. We have come to a formal and it is now the end of formal. Here's the formal hall. There's Isha there. We are joined by friends. It's now the weekend, happy days. I handed in my work 3 hours before I was due in this morning, so that was good. And I think we're going to head back to our house soon. And then Lydia's going home this evening. I'm getting in a taxi with her. And then getting a taxi right back. It's going to be a wild
As long as I'm okay in the taxi, we don't need to run.
We're making sure Lydia's okay on the way to the station. On the way back, I'm going to fend for myself, but I reckon I might survive.
Later that evening, we went to the college games room and played some Articulate.
Danzig in Polish. Okay, well, no.
Leipzig.
No. Small country.
Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday. As a quick update, yesterday I went to my lecture. That was actually the first thing I did in the day. So my day kind of started at midday yesterday because I just wasted time in the morning. I did tidy my room, actually. That's a lie. I tidied my room before I left. Look at the room now. I mean, it's tidier than it normally is, so give me credit. Then I worked in the library at the maths department for much of yesterday afternoon. I spent a long time drawing a telescope because for my flashcards I like to have little title pages, and I clearly thought that getting a nice drawing on the front was more important than actually answering the questions this week. And that leads on to what I'm doing today. Today I'm doing all my questions for my topics in observational astrophysics module. Not gonna lie, so far it hasn't been my favourite. We've just been looking at how telescopes work, and there's been loads of ray diagrams, and there's all this optics stuff with diffraction and aberration, and I'm just like, it's not my favourite. Hello everyone, so it is Sunday evening. I have been working today, but not efficiently. I am still going with my questions. They should have been finished by lunchtime today if I'd sat down and concentrated, but I didn't. I honestly don't know how I've wasted my day. What have I been doing all day? My work is actually due in at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Tomorrow I've got a dinner with all of the other people in my year at Jesus College because the master is holding a third year dinner. So that should be fun because all my friends are going and we can all dress up. However, I do have work due in on Tuesday and I also have work due in on Wednesday. We've got lots of deadlines this coming week. We'll see how that goes, and I've got a ticket for a night out on Tuesday. Whether I'll go is another question entirely. I'm going to get into my pyjamas and my dressing gown and then power through the rest of my work and then get a good night's sleep. Hello everyone, so I've managed to get up earlier than I actually need to be up, which is good news. I've got some time to sit down and just tie up my loose ends from my work yesterday evening. Honestly, I feel like I've done such a bad job at this question sheet. In a lot of the questions they tell you like the pixels are x microns square. A single lens gives an f ratio at the detector of n. And then they go, now derive an expression for minimum wavefront tilt that can be detected. What does it mean when it says the position of the guide star can be measured to a fraction of a pixel f? What is f? Oh.
So the guide stuff we've measured. So f is a fraction. So f pixel is x along. So it's measured to fx.
I've got 2 lectures this morning starting at 10. Then straight afterwards a supervision from 12 till 1. So it's just 3 hours in one go, free for the rest of the day to get on with my next question sheet. Then I'm going to the third year dinner, which will be very fun. Just had my first supervision for my observational astrophysics module. It went quite well. It was a good supervision. My supervisor was actually doing his first supervision ever with us today. Like, he hadn't had any experience supervising before, but he explains things really well, so that was good. It turns out he had similar issues to me when I was working through the questions, and he was describing how he took a long time picturing the celestial sphere and figuring out where things are rotating and what angles go where, because one of our questions was about telescope tracking and a particular altitude azimuth telescope mount and the zenith blind spot, if any of you know about that. Yeah, by the end of it, it turns out I had got the right idea, but I hadn't made the connection that it's tracking at constant azimuth, but then the altitude can't go over, it can only go between 0 and 90 degrees, so it has to suddenly do a whoop and down, so it has to rotate 180 in azimuth before it goes down in altitude. I don't think that made sense at all, and you guys haven't even seen the question, so you wouldn't understand what I'm going on about. But visualization is one of my weak points, I would say. The good news is my lectures are now moving on from all this telescope stuff to more interesting stuff in my observational astrophysics module. Today we were looking at pulsars, I don't know how you pronounce it. Rotating neutron stars, let's go for that. So it's getting much more interesting, so hopefully it stays that way. As I mentioned earlier, I do have the third year master's dinner this evening. However, I don't need to be ready for that until about 7 o'clock, and it's only 2:30 at the moment. I do have a question sheet due in tomorrow evening as well, so I should definitely get started on that today because I haven't started it yet. But I'm feeling quite on it, quite organised this week. Pat on the back to me. Way to go, Paige.
I had a lovely time at the third year dinner on Monday. The food was so good and the master did a really good speech. But here I am afterwards, feeling tired, very much ready for bed. It was time to take my makeup off. Good night, everyone. On Tuesday, I literally spent all day at the maths department. I had statistical physics questions to complete and also a supervision.
I've just got back from my day. I have been mostly at the maths department today. I've worked in the maths library for ages. I had a supervision. Damn it, I forgot to hand in my work. I'm so annoyed with myself. I don't know whether to go back and hand in the work. I spent ages on that and I forgot to hand it in. I'm an idiot. To be fair, the supervision isn't until Thursday, so that's 2 days' time. Although the deadline was 10 minutes ago, which I would have made because I was literally there with my completed work and I forgot to hand it in. I'm just going to hand it in tomorrow morning because I've got lectures starting at 9 tomorrow, so I'm just going to pass by the maths department early. So then it'll be there really early tomorrow morning anyway. That's annoying. I'm an idiot. Why am I such an idiot? Dear me. I'm about to go get dinner. I'm late for CAF, so my friends have obviously gone at the normal time. I've got half an hour till CAF closes though, so I'm just going to go ahead, get food. Where's my cam card? Because that's what I pay with and I need that. I'm just really tired this evening. I was supposed to be going out. I know it's weird and I don't normally go out these days, but I was supposed to be going on a club night. But to be honest, I'm not sure I'm really feeling it. Today I've been feeling just a bit down in general. Just one of those days, you know, where I'm just like, yeah, I just fancy a quieter evening. I'll probably go and chat to my friends while they're like preing before they go out. I'm almost 3 weeks through term now though, guys. I'm gonna go get food.
So here I'm heading into the college hall to get food, and the week continues in my next vlog, so thank you very much for watching this video. Please give the video a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff, and I'll see you soon with another video. Bye!